All right. Thank you so much, Coach Mo. Okay, so as I was saying, thank you so much for making our time to attend this meeting. Um, Again, you still have time to share the links to your prospects, your guests, and your downlines for them to come and join this meeting and learn and understand why this business can help them change their finances, especially with what the current economy is putting every one of us through. So my name is Ikenna George Elendo, and today I'll be taking us on learning about cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency for the average Joe, for the newbie, for the person that has no idea what cryptocurrency is all about. You probably heard about it on the news, or a friend of yours told you about it, or you saw it in an article or online. You just want to know what it's about and how can Royal Q help you make your dreams come true. That will all be explained during this webinar. So we'll be done in approximately 50 to 55 minutes. I'll keep it short so that everyone can go back to the amazing evening. That being said, I'm going to share my screen now, and then we'll kick off officially. Coach Mo, can you please see my screen?
Yes, we can.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay, like I said, today we're going to be talking about cryptocurrency and how this can help change our finances through an amazing robot, which is Royal Q bot. Um, so what is cryptocurrency in the first place? Like I said, a lot, maybe you heard about the word cryptocurrency on the news or on the internet, or a friend of yours told you about it, but you've just been curious as to what exactly it does and how it works. This is the perfect webinar for you because we're going to break it down for you. For the newbie, there will be no technical terms to confuse you. This is for the average Joe, the person that has no clue what this is all about. There are technical calls that we have on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So please make out time to attend those meetings. You can get back to the person who invited you to this particular call. Let them know that you're interested to join those meetings by Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and they will share that link or those links to you. But for now, the business of the day. What is cryptocurrency? Now, a lot of us, every one of us here, has in some way used money. If you're living in a country or you are in an economy or you are in a community, you have used money to purchase some service or for some item or product. Now, that money that you were using to purchase that item or that service from someone is called fiat money, fiat currency, which is FIAT. What is fiat currency? It is as simple as your notes, your currency, what you hold, your naira, your dollar, your yen, your pounds, any money that you can hold with your hands and put in your wallet or in your pocket, that is fiat currency. It is physical, you can touch it, it can be held in your hands. Now, what is the difference between this and what we're talking about here in cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is a digital currency, meaning that you cannot hold it with your hands, you cannot touch it with your hands, it cannot be put in the pocket or anything like that. It is digital completely. It is online, it is on your mobile phone, and it works with the internet. So, why would you want to get involved with anything that you cannot touch with your hands? Because the future is here. What I mean by that is that um, we're in such a time that everything is moving quicker than we thought it would. There are amazing features now on our phones. Who would have thought that back in the day when we were still using phones that we had to dial up or roll to make a call? But right now you are on a Zoom meeting. You are across the world, wherever you are, listening to my voice from the comfort of your home. We're not in an office. We're not in a conference room. We are digital. Who would have thought that such a thing would happen? Who would have thought that you'd be able to hold a handset on your phone, on your hand, just like that? Back then, mobile phones were massive. They were so big. But technology keeps evolving, and it will keep evolving as we go. So that is why you need to adapt to the times and go with the flow as it goes. So for cryptocurrency, it is a digital currency. It cannot be held. And the reason you need to get involved is because it is the currency of the future and it will be here for a long time to come. It is here to stay. So how does cryptocurrency work? Now, there are a lot of flaws when it comes to our fiat currencies. There are a lot of flaws when it comes to our regular money. Let's say you want to send money to a friend of yours or a few friends of yours that live in Canada. Maybe some of them live in the UK, some of them live in Japan. If you want to send your money to them, your fiat currency to them, it's a lot of hassle. You need to go to the bank. You need to ensure that you have the exact amount that you're trying to send. You need to verify, sign off papers. You need to ensure that your limit is not crossed for the day. A lot of restrictions come with our regular banking system. But that's a different case when it comes to cryptocurrency because you can send your crypto to anybody around the world in an instant. All you need to do is have the address. When I say address, I don't mean a physical address or a physical home address. It is a digital address, a wallet address, where you would send the cryptocurrency to, and that's how they receive, and that's how they send cryptocurrency as well. So yes, you can send cryptocurrency to anyone, anywhere around the world, and nobody has to know about it except you, both of you. So cryptocurrency is anonymous, but it is very, very, very transparent. What do I mean by transparent? Now, cryptocurrency is every transaction that happens in cryptocurrency is recorded on something called a blockchain. Please follow me. Like I said, this webinar is going to be for the absolute newbie. We're going to explain it in detail. So every transaction that happens with cryptocurrency is recorded on something called the blockchain. Now, what is this blockchain? The blockchain is where you can see all the transactions, when they were sent, who they were sent to. What I mean by who they were sent to is that you can see the wallet address it was sent to, you can see the time it was sent, you can see the amount that was sent, and so on. So it is transparent for everybody. I can go to the blockchain now and look up a transaction that happened sometime in 2016 maybe by 7 p.m. I could trace that. I could see how much was sent at that time. I could see what wallet sent it to what wallet. I could see what time it was sent. I could see what the amount was, and so on. So it is a transparent, open ledger where you can see every transaction that has ever happened. But it is also anonymous because you cannot tell who the owners of those wallets are. You cannot tell that it was Ada that sent it to Ronke. You cannot tell that it was Obi that sent it to Hassan. No, you can just see that the transaction happened. So that is the beauty in the transparency. And I keep telling people that cryptocurrency and cryptography in general will not just be dwindled or will not just be focused on just finance or money or sending money. I see a time where cryptography will be incorporated in a lot of things that we do in our everyday lives as we speak in terms of transparency. So picture this. Let's say in terms of medicals.
George, we lost you there. Hello, George.
Not yours. This property wasn't purchased by you. This property has already been sold. All the details would be available on the blockchain. It will be transparent for everybody to see before they want to get involved with that property in question. So the transparency would be there for everyone to see. The same thing applies to that education. Let's say as soon as you get into the schooling system, all your details are uploaded to the blockchain. Your kids' details are uploaded to the blockchain, when you got started into school, what school you attended, how long you attended the school, what grades you made, and so on. Now, why would that be important? Because all those details will be necessary in the future. That way, nobody can ever come and tell you that, oh, you didn't go to this school, or are you sure you went to this school, or did you pass this exam, and so on, because everything will be open for everyone to see. The transparency would be there. Same thing with medicals as well. In so many ways to make our lives better. So for those who don't know that cryptocurrency is
George, you're muted. We can't hear you.
Coach Mo, can you hear me?
I hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah, we lost you earlier on, but we can hear you now.
Oh, you did? Oh, so sorry. So sorry. I think I got a call. Okay, but you can hear me now, yes?
Loud and clear.
All right, great. So as I was saying, for those who don't know that cryptocurrency is now a thing, and for those who don't understand that the mass adoption of cryptocurrency is here, and it would be best for you to get along and go on with the tide. These are a few figures for you. Now, over 420 million crypto users worldwide. And just to show you the mass and the number of people who transact with this in each country, number one, in the US, you can see over here approximately 46 million people. Next, we have India at 27 million people approximately. And over that, you have Pakistan, we have Nigeria. Yes, Nigeria. A lot of people are into cryptocurrency in Nigeria if you don't know. So please understand that this is where you should be. Also, Vietnam as well, approximately above 20 million people are currently active when it comes to cryptocurrency usage in their country. All right, so I've explained how cryptocurrency works. I've explained, the blockchain. I'm hoping you're following. Like I said, this is a very dumbed down meeting, so that for the average Joe that has no clue what this is all about, I'm taking it step by step so that you understand all I am talking about. So I've explained how cryptocurrency works. I've explained how you can send it. I've explained how it's recorded on the blockchain, what the blockchain is, why the blockchain is relevant to transparency in the business and also in the usage of cryptocurrency as well. For cryptocurrency, for you to own or for you to send cryptocurrency, you need to get registered to something called a cryptocurrency exchange. This is where you can buy cryptocurrency and where you can sell cryptocurrency as well. So there are wallets in this cryptocurrency exchanges. Like I said earlier, addresses or wallets, as we call them, wallet addresses. This is like it serves like your bank account. You need to send someone your bank account number for them to send you money. That's the same thing here. You need to send your cryptocurrency wallet address for them to send you any form of cryptocurrency there is. And please understand that there is not just one cryptocurrency out there. There are a lot of cryptocurrencies. It's not just Bitcoin. I'm sure that's the one everybody keeps hearing, but there are a ton of cryptocurrencies out there. And please, at your own spare time, go on Google or go on whatever search engine you use and search up cryptocurrencies. And you can see that there are a ton of them for you to get involved with. So examples of cryptocurrency exchanges are, number one, Coinbase, number 2, Binance, Kraken, there's Luno. There's so many of them for you to get involved with. All right, investing and trading in cryptocurrency. There are different ways. There are 2 major ways to make money in crypto, or make more cryptocurrency. But before then, we'll get to the trading pairs. What are trading pairs? It is not complicated. When you hear trading pair means 2. In this regard, it simply means you are trying to know the value of what one currency is to another. It's just like when you walk up to your bureau de change or your bookie that sells dollar to you, and you tell him that, oh, Abuki, how much is dollar today? I want to sell my dollar for Naira. Now, you want to know what the value of your the current dollar that you're holding is in Naira value. You want to know what the value of the dollar is in your Naira. So that pair, in this case, that pair would be Nigerian Naira / the US dollar, or NGN / the USD. Simply meaning that you want to know what the value of what one currency is to the other. Excuse me. All right, so that also applies here in cryptocurrency, because the example I just gave you now is an example of fiat. I explained earlier when we started that fiat currency is the money, the currency that we hold, our Naira, our dollar, our euros, our pounds, and so on. But here in cryptocurrency, we are talking about digital currency that cannot be held with your hands. And again, as well, there are trading pairs when it comes to cryptocurrency. Here you can see over here, we have BTC / USDT. What is BTC and what is USDT? BTC is Bitcoin / USDT. USDT simply means United States dollar tether. United States dollar tether. USDT is the cryptocurrency equivalent of what an actual dollar is. I'll take that again. USDT is the cryptocurrency equivalent of what your regular US dollar is. So yes, $1 US is equal to 1 USDT. It's as simple as that. $1 US, or the dollar that you know, is equivalent to 1 USDT. So let's go ahead. So yes, so in this case, you want to know what the value of Bitcoin is to USDT. You want to know what the value of the Bitcoin you are holding or that you have is to your USDT. The same thing applies to the fiat currency that I gave an example of. And there are different trading pairs. There's Bitcoin / Ethereum. There is Bitcoin / Litecoin. There is Ethereum / USDT. There is Litecoin / USDT. There are so many cryptocurrencies out there, and there are so many trading pairs as well. So here are basic investment strategies when it comes to cryptocurrency. Now, the first one is called HODLING, which is HODLING. Now, what does this mean? It simply means the act of holding onto a currency because you believe in the future of that currency. You believe that that currency will be worth way more in the future. That is what HODLING means. And hodlers are those that believe in the future, this currency that they are holding will be worth way more than it is right now. They do not look for short-term gains. They don't care what the price will be next week or next 2 weeks or next month. They are in it for the long run. They could hold the currency for months, for even years on end, because they believe in the future potential of that currency that they are holding. Now, the next is the day traders or day trading. That's another way to make more cryptocurrency for yourself. Now, what is day trading? Day trading is simply, or day traders are those that look for the slightest and the shortest opportunity to make profit in the cryptocurrency market. So you see the difference between the day trader and the hodler. The day trader is looking for short-term gains, looking for the quickest time to leave the market. But for you to become a day trader, it gets very technical. And you need to understand what you are doing so that you know when to get into the market, when not to get to the market, what to look out for, and so on. And please don't get me wrong, you can be both. You can be both a day trader, you can also be a hodler. Because, like I said, there are so many cryptocurrencies out there. You can choose to have some for day trading. You can choose to have some that you believe in the long-term profitability of those coins. Okay, so what is RoyalQ? Why are we here today to talk about RoyalQ? I always use an example of AI, which is artificial intelligence. Now, artificial intelligence has gotten so advanced that there are different ways to make our lives better in whatever business you do or whatever your 9 to 5 is. There are AI tools now that can help you sort out your assignments or whatever issues that you have with whatever course you're doing, or whatever issues you have with your design, if you're into designing, or if you're a writer, or if you need more inspiration. There are different AI tools that can help you with that now. There are AI tools now that, if, like, for example, for those who do video editing or videographers, there are AI tools now that all you need to do is type in the words of what you would like to see in a video. Yes, as soon as you type in those words, the AI tool generates that video for you in seconds. And I mean that. What I mean by that is, you could type, please provide me a video of a lady walking on the streets with an umbrella, drinking a cup of coffee with a pink scarf and black shoes. And in seconds, that video will be generated for you. It is amazing the advancement that has gone into what AI can do for us as we speak. So, as I said, we are in the future. The future is not still coming. We are in the future, and it will keep getting better as we go on. So AI is here to help make your lives better. Now, how would that help the videographer in this case, or the video editor? In the past, for you to get that image of the lady walking, you need to go and hire or hire a model. You tell her to dress a certain way. You tell her to walk on the street while you record. You tell her to, let's say she doesn't do it properly, you need to get another take and a third take and a fourth take until you get the right shot. You need to take that video, that raw footage, back to your studio. You need to so on. So you see, the hassle is already a lot when you are working manually, when you are not being helped. But for the person who is using this AI tool now, a lot of advantage. Number one, you have vast ideas. You could type that and the AI could give you more ideas of what you couldn't have thought of yourself. Also, even when it gives you the idea, you can now execute faster, because now you have an idea, you work on it faster, you can deliver your works faster. And by the time you're done delivering, you have more clients, obviously, which translates to more income for yourself. Unlike the person who decides to do all the hassle of going to bring a model, do this and do that, you see that you produce, or you'd be more productive in your work more than that person who decided to go manual. So AI is here to help. AI is here to make our lives better. So that is why we are talking about RoyalQ, because RoyalQ is an AI tool. It is a semi-automated AI trading bot that helps you monitor your trades and helps you become profitable in the market. Because we are human, there are certain things and there are certain trades, or number of trades that we cannot enter at a particular time. But AI tools do it for you instantly. RoyalQ does that for you instantly. So this is a typical example of what I was talking about. On the left, you can see the day trader, or the human. As I said, there are emotions when you're a human that is trading, because you know that maybe you have some bills to pay this week or next week. You are worried. Now you are pressured to make money at all costs from the market, and that could lead to more losses in the market. But on the right here, you can see the AI, which just does what it is told to do. It has no emotions, no feelings. It just executes what it is supposed to execute. And that is what you need when it comes to trading. So how does RoyalQ really work? How does it work? Now, on the left, you can see RoyalQ and you can see Binance. Now, in the middle, you can see API, which is what connects your RoyalQ application to your Binance exchange. Now, why would you need to combine this? The API, please understand that RoyalQ does not access any money of yours. They don't touch any money that belongs to you. All your funds are protected in your own personal exchange, which in this case is Binance. Now, you would need to connect your RoyalQ bot to your Binance account so that the RoyalQ bot can help you execute trades on your behalf. But understand that they don't have access to withdraw any funds from your exchange because you have all the details, you have all the security features, the password, the email, the 2FA, everything is in your hands. Therefore, you are the only one that can request a withdrawal when it comes to your money. RoyalQ has no access to your funds. Now, the API is just like a middleman. I always use this analogy. I'm certain a lot of us have experienced people back in the day, before these commercial banks that we all know now became popular and well established. There were people who walked up to you maybe when you were in school or you were in the office, and they said that they would like you to join their bank, or they would like you to get involved with what their bank, the vision of their bank. So they probably gave you a form, you filled that form, and here you are today, a client of that particular bank. So the API in this case would be that marketer, the person who joined you, who connected you to that bank. So on the right here, you can see spot trading. So what is spot trading? Spot trading is as simple as it sounds, which is buying low and selling high. It's as simple as it sounds, buying low and selling high. I'll give an example. Let's say you purchase fuel. You buy fuel when it is 200 naira per liter, and your plan is that when it gets to 500 naira, you're going to sell it off and you make profit. As soon as that happens, you're done because you've made your profit. Now, if the market reverses, let's say you buy the fuel at 200 naira and the market now goes down to 100 naira, you have still not lost. You are just in something called a floating loss, because by the time that particular the price of that fuel comes back up to when you bought the fuel, you'll be back in profit. And then you could hold on to it as long as you haven't sold the commodity, as long as you haven't sold that product, which is the fuel. In this case, you haven't lost. The only time you would lose is if you decide to sell off that fuel at a cheaper or at a lesser price than you bought that particular product. So in RoyalQ, we use a strategy called martingale strategy, or dollar cost averaging, for those who have an idea what that is. I'll explain it. So let's say there is Mr. A. Mr. A decides to buy a cryptocurrency when it is $5, and his plan is that as soon as it gets to $15, he's going to sell off and make profit. Now, let's say there's also Mr. B. Mr. B also has the same idea. He also joins Mr. A to buy cryptocurrency at $5. And his plan is that when he gets to $15, he's going to sell off in profit. But as you all know, the cryptocurrency market, or any market fluctuates. The market does only two things. It goes up and it goes down, and it goes up and it goes down. So let's say as of when Mr. A and Mr. B purchased their coins or their cryptocurrency, their initial plan of making a profit when it gets to 15% backfires. The market now drops. The currency or the cryptocurrency that they bought at $5 is now worth $4. It goes down further and is worth $3, $2. Now, Mr. A is panicking, but Mr. A just sits it out. He waits for the market to recover. He waits for the cryptocurrency to regain its value back to when he bought it at $5, and eventually sells off when it gets to $15. All he had to do was wait. All he spent was time. But Mr. B decided to do it a little different. He decided to be smarter in this case. As he bought that cryptocurrency at $5, when it dropped to $4, Mr. B bought more. He bought more of that cryptocurrency. As it dropped to $3, he bought more. As it dropped to $2, he bought more. As it dropped to $1, he bought more. Now, why did he do that? Because he understood that eventually, when the market recovers, he would make way more than Mr. A would have made, because all Mr. A did was wait for the market to recover. So all that time that he was buying while the market was going down, he was buying those coins for cheaper than they were. And he was buying more commodity, more number of that product, so that as soon as the market now recovers to even his initial break even, he would make a lot of money, way more money than Mr. A, who just waited for his coins to regain its value. So that is simply what dollar cost averaging is, which is hedging, which is buying more as the market goes down, because you know that the market does do two things. It goes down and it comes up, and it would eventually recover. So how to operate the robot to be profitable? There are two strategies here that we have. The first one is a cycle strategy, which simply means that, for example, you buy a coin or a cryptocurrency you tell your RoyalQ bot that I would like you to get into the trade and buy a coin at $5. When you buy this coin at $5, when it gets to $15, please sell off in profit for me. So let's say it does that. The cycle strategy prompts that your bot that even when you sell off in profit for me, if the market goes down again, please rebuy into the market. If the market returns to the top, if it goes back up, please sell in profit for me. If it goes back down, please buy. If it goes back up, please sell. So you see that it's a constant thing. It's a cycle. It's a constant thing, and it will keep happening for as long as you leave that setting on. So, as I was saying, that is what cycle strategy means. So that will keep happening until you yourself come and turn off that feature by yourself. The next strategy we have is the one-shot strategy, and I'm sure it's very self-explanatory. You tell your RoyalQ bot that as soon as you buy this currency at $5, when it gets to $15, please sell off for me in profit and don't do anything again. Meaning that even if the market comes back down, do not buy into the market again. Even if the market goes up, do not buy. Just sell off in profit for me and keep my profits on the side for me. So that is as simple as that is. One shot. So approximate percentage that you can make with these strategies. The first one of cycle strategy is approximately from 5 to 30%. And one shot is approximately from 5 to 100% per month. So as I said earlier, there are more technical meetings on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for you to come and get involved with, where we'll touch on a lot more on how you can become a day trader, how you can make more, how to analyze the market, when to get into the market, when not to, and so on. So please do well to ask the person who invited you here for that link. All right. So what's the income you make from RoyalQ? The first one is the trading income, which is the money or the profit that you make when the bot sells off in profit for you. Now, the next is the team trading profit, which is when the people who you have shown this business and you have blessed them with this business, you have helped them get started, when they start becoming profitable in their trades as well, you also get a commission, you also get a bite, you also get a percentage of what they make as well. Same thing with the affiliate income, which is the same thing, whereby the person or the people who you brought into the business, when they profit from the market, you also make a profit as well. On the right, you can see fill fee, which is 20%. A lot of you might ask, okay, so this bot is amazing. The makers of this AI tool, were they so generous to just create it for us like that without expecting anything? No, it's a business. So for every time you make a profit in RoyalQ with the RoyalQ bot, 20% is given to the RoyalQ team, because that is the fee for using their bot successfully. That's the fee for using the bot successfully. So let's say you make a profit of $100 in your trade, $20 goes to RoyalQ. All right, so how do you get started with this business? The first thing is that you will need a minimum of $240 or USDT, not dollars. 240 USDT. I've explained what USDT is, which is the cryptocurrency value of what an actual dollar is. So you need 240 USDT to start off this business. Now, how is this separated? 120 USDT per year is used to pay. You pay for the access to use that bot. You pay for the access to use the RoyalQ bot for a year with $120, and definitely, obviously, you give that back. Obviously, for those who think that, oh, when I pay this, do I keep paying every month? No, it's a year. It's a yearly subscription, and obviously within that year, you'd have made way more profit than you used to buy the access to the bot. Next, you need 20 USDT of fuel fee, which is how you would pay off the RoyalQ bot, or how the percentage that you would give the RoyalQ bot when you make your own profit. So remember, you only pay the 20% fee when you make profit. If there is no profit made, there is no 20% given to the RoyalQ bot. Now, you need a minimum as well of $100 in your Binance exchange. I explain what that is. That is where you keep your money. That's where you keep your own hard-earned money that is being used to trade. So yes, you can have way more than that. You can have $1,000, $10,000, $20,000 there to use to trade on your behalf, but the minimum is $100. So 7 reasons why you need why RoyalQ is amazing. Number 1, no payment of salary to anyone because everything is done on your smartphone. No data required, and it does not need the internet to sell or buy on your behalf. Now, 0% supervision. Capital is safe because it's in your custody, as I said. You're not giving your money to anybody to hold for you or trade on your behalf. Now, your kids can inherit this business because it's online. We have a saying that in the future, we will no longer be passing on properties and lands. We're passing on passwords and private keys for our kids to access our fortune online. No loss of funds, no third party, no CAC required for this particular business, and few skills required if you want to take it to the next step. Like I said, the technical side of the business, you need to attend to learn properly how to make the best of the market. So what do you stand to gain when you join this business? Number 1, get access to the RQTMI premium group, where you learn how to become a trader. And if you go and try to learn that out elsewhere, learn how to trade cryptocurrency and how to become profitable, that could take from $3,000 to $3,500 from your pocket just to gain the knowledge. So if you go to a YouTuber, you go to some learning website to learn how these things work, you might need to spend approximately from $3,000 to $3,500 for you to learn that. Next, free training until you become a pro in this trading. Social media marketing, WhatsApp marketing, and you get the RQTMI trading setup template. That is an amazing template that will show you how you can spread your money, how to set up the bots properly so that you are always and constantly making profits as you go. And all this knowledge You could be spending from $5,000 to $6,000 to gain it elsewhere. But here in the business, here in this particular team, you get all these perks for free. So that's amazing, if you ask me. So please, once again, thank you so much for attending this particular meeting of ours. My name is Ikenna George Elendo, and I'll like to see if anybody else would want to say a word or two, or we can just call it a night. Thank you so much. Let's see. Coach Mo, do you have a word or two to say before we call it quits for the night? Thank you.
Wow, that's an amazing session, Coach George. Thank you so much for that wonderful session. I believe everyone here tonight have learned one or two. So all has been said. The truth here is RealQ is just the best place to be. Why? Because you don't give anybody your money. Just imagine the situation going on in the economy right now. The dollar is just skyrocketing. Inflation is eating up the naira. So why would you want to think of earning in naira? The cheat code now is you earn in dollars and you spend in naira. So if you get an opportunity that is legit, whereby you earn dollars, please grab that opportunity with your two hands. Even if you don't understand, grab it and get to understand how it works, in as much as you are not giving anybody your money. And that is the reason why you were invited on tonight's session. So like Coach George said, you don't lose your money. Everything is done on your smartphone and in your exchange account. So my promise, I would like you to the promise I would like all of you to give to me here tonight is when you get started tonight, in fact, get back to whoever invited you to this session tonight, get their unique link, create an account, and when you get started, take this business as a real business because RealQ is a real business. Don't be too in a hurry to start thinking of profit. Yeah, good, you are going to make money, a way lot of money, but try to understand the basic on how this business model works. Because when you understand, that is when you are going to last long in the business. We do sessions every Friday, technically every Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So try and also attend those sessions so that you keep learning more on how this robot works. So thank you so much for your time. And I don't know if somebody else has something to say to get out what I've just said.
Thank you so much, Coach Mo. I think we've spent a good time on this meeting. So please, like you said, please take out, let the person who invited you know that you are, ready to get started. Even if you're not, let them send you the links to the next meeting and the next one after, so that you can understand what the business is all about. But get started first. That way you follow while you are also in the business. Again, we have technical calls on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So please reach out to the people to your upline or whoever invited you to send you the link to that particular or those particular meetings. There's a lot of knowledge there, and there's a lot of nuggets there you can take from that meeting. Once again, thank you so much. My name is Ikenna George Elendo. Thank you for making that time to attend. I'd like to unmute everyone to say their goodbyes. Good night, everyone.
Thank you so much, George. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you so much, George.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, George.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you so much,
Thank
George.
you.
Thank
Bye.
you. I've learned a lot. I've started learning already.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks everyone. Thanks everyone. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll let you